um, the NBA is in a little bit of fire right now.
Right. Oh
So
yeah, another league that's
another, so this is the gold standard now, right?
right.
And the reasoning is that it's more expensive to follow the NBA now more than ever,
Mm.
right? And let's look at comparable leagues. So um, WWE. I don't know if you still watch WWE, but WWE is now on ESPN Plus as well, and they're
Mm.
charging. You essentially have to pay extra now to watch these shows.
Right.
The UFC is the same.
Yep.
You now have to pay extra to watch these shows, and the NBA is kind of following a very similar path, wherein
Right.
they're locking more games into cable, which
Yes.
forces people to pay more. I
Right.
mean, look, I love the fact that NBC's back. I love the fact that Amazon is going to be carrying games and they're going to
Mm-hmm.
have a new presentation there. But is the NBA now a little bit more expensive to follow? What do you is it easier
Oh
as a
yeah.
fan to follow this more?
Oh no, 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 no! It's not easy. It's not easier as a fan. Given the price of NBA League Pass, like ESPN really doesn't carry a lot of live games. They will sometimes, but not everything. And then of course you have your like Amazon. It's good that Amazon is gonna carry some games. I do have Prime. I do have Amazon Prime, so yeah, that's affordable. But speaking of League Pass, like NBA League Pass, I think we talked about this many episodes ago about how how expensive it is now to have NBA League Pass, and the limitations even of not being able to watch your own home team's game because they have the rights. you know they they because another like network owns their rights. Like example, it would be the Lakers. Spectrum Sports has the rights to their games. So if you do have League Pass, that game on League Pass would be blacked out because Spectrum Sports has the rights to the Laker game. So you have to have that subscription to Spectrum Sports or Spectrum cable subscription to be able to watch the Laker game. So it's absurd. It's more expensive for fans to be able to watch the games on TV now.
That's insane. So,
Yeah.
as a Laker fan, the only games you can watch essentially for free if that's your situation is
Mhm.
are those games on ABC? Is that it?
Exactly. Exactly.
That's insane. I
Yeah.
mean that I don't understand the blackout part, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean,
Back
if I
then.
my
Yeah. Yeah. Go
no, go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was saying back then, when the Lakers' rights were owned by KCAL 9, then yeah,
That was
that's
local
local.
TV, right?
That's local TV. You could
Yeah,
watch.
I
You could
remember
see
that.
their games. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. We it's just tuned into Channel 9 and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, my assumption is if you have League Pass, you should be able to watch every game, no
Right.
restrictions. It's horrible the way it's horrible the way you guys are treated. Really,
Yeah.
we don't. If I mean,
Yeah.
international League Pass obviously isn't that way because
Right.
you can just get everything. But I
Yeah.
think the people in America are getting screwed because
Right.
of the way that's set up. So,
Mhm.
and Adam Silver didn't really do people any favors by essentially saying that
Yeah.
people could just stream highlights after.
I
And
know.
PBA and the NBA is a highlight-driven league. I mean,
Oh my
what's
god.
oh, I look, what do we think about Adam Silver as a whole? So we, we grew up with David Stern as a commissioner, right? And
Yeah.
Adam Silver succeeded him.
Yep.
Let's kind of break down what he's done so far. So number one
Yeah.
is that he introduced the NBA Cup.
Mm.
What I'm honestly enjoying it. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying
Yeah.
the extra competition
Yeah.
in mid-season. It gives them something else
Mm.
to. Yeah, it makes games important. Really,
Right.
it puts a lot more weight on the games. Is
Yeah.
the NBA Cup something you enjoy watching too?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, and I think I mentioned this before on social media that these types of double championships or double trophies is something that is very prevalent in soccer, in the European soccer leagues. And oh yeah, not mentioning we have to do a brown bag session on soccer eventually.
You gotta hit me.
And
Yeah,
this
you gotta
is
hook me up with that. Yeah.
this is gonna this is gonna be part of that because you have a European league, like let's say for example the Spanish La Liga. You have the league trophy, and then you have a domestic cup trophy. So if your team wins both, then you win a double, and it's something that's been going on already in European soccer. So this type of thing in the NBA, it's not new in sports. I know a lot of people were saying that oh they just made the NBA Cup so they could give LeBron another trophy, but no, this type of thing has been going on like for forever. You know?
Yeah, I mean, look, I like their makeup. I like the
Yeah.
way they've done it, and I think it's exciting. So that's one of the major things that he did. Another
Yeah.
thing is that Adam Silver was the commissioner when Donald Sterling got kicked out. He had that iconic press conference, which was a bit awkward.
He banned Donald Sterling for life, which is a good thing.
For life.
For life.
For life, he had that weird pause in there when he was reading the statement. Donald Sterling
Yeah.
has been banned for life.
Yeah.
It's weird. So that's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but he's also had some
Oh.
mishaps, really.
lot.
So the load management thing,
Yeah.
that's been unchecked. They tried to do it right now,
Super
and I think
unchecked. Yeah.
they've kind of gone into a bit of an impasse on that one.
Right.
Load management is still happening,
Mm-hmm.
and it's tough for. I mean, if I were to go to the States to watch the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
I pay a couple of $1,000s for the tickets, just to fly to there, and I have to
then-
pay for accommodation. Well, I don't because I I can live with family, but you pay for tickets, you do all that, and you notice LeBron's not playing because of load management. This is just an example, by the way. Okay?
Yeah.
We know LeBron doesn't do load management a lot.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the thing that happens with people,
Yeah.
and that's sad. That's gotta that has got to be remedied. And
It sucks,
they've
yeah.
done some stopgap solutions, which I
Right.
don't think is working.
Yeah. No.
Right, and
Yeah.
then the All-Star games are horrible.
Oh my god.
Right?
Oh my God.
It's. I think we look. You know what? I think since Kobe retired, the All-Star games have been shit. Is it just me who feels that way?
No, it really feels that way. No, and also because Kobe was the last, I think, was the last player to like really take these games seriously. But before him, everyone took the All Star game seriously.
Yeah,
Like Jordan, he wouldn't want to lose an All Star game, you know.
oh, they were competitive.
Oh God,
Remember, look, that one against Kobe,
yeah,
the one in Madison Square Garden. You can just,
Yeah.
he absolutely obliterated Kobe that
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Right? He just showed him how. Yeah, you're still coming up, young guy.
Remember that All Star game in '98, bro? Remember that time when freaking Karl Malone tried to set a pick for Kobe and freaking Kobe waved him off?
Yeah, I remember that. He was so mad. Karl
He was so
Karl
mad.
Malone was so mad that happened.
So mad, bro.
Right? It's like, oh, why is this young guy going to come up? I was like, okay.
It
That
like,
was-
yeah.
But that's the kind of fire that you want to
That's
see in
fire,
those games,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I know it's an exhibition game, sure.
It's
but
not just
you're-
a game between. It's not just East and West competing against each other, but it's like players within the same team competing against each other.
right?
You know?
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
I remember that game where I forgot I forgot which year it was, but it was a year when Marbury and Iverson
2001.
led the fourth quarter comeback.
The best All Star game ever. Yeah.
That was so amazing.
Oh.
They were just competing hard, man.
Yeah.
So first quarter they were just playing around and whatnot, but then
Yeah.
as the quarters picked up,
Yeah.
they were just really killing each other out
Yeah.
there.
And
That was fun to
Kobe,
watch.
Kobe had two clutch shots, but Marbury sealed it. And the thing is, the last player, remember, Kobe elected to pass. But yeah,
And you talked about Marbury. I want to. I want to talk. I want to stop it for a bit. Like
Yeah.
Marbury has. I don't know if you follow his Instagram,
Uh huh.
but uh, uh, Marbury is now a big figure in China.
Right.
So he won a championship there. He went to Stephon Marbury was he number 5 or number 6?
It's like this is Iverson can be. He's fourth.
Was no, he's not in. He's not in the same. He's not in '96 draft, was he? No, I don't
He's
think he was in the
96. He's
'96 draft.
96. He's 96. Yeah.
Was
He
he?
was traded. He was traded for Ray Allen on draft day.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. That's right. He's the
Yeah.
4th pick in the '96
Yes.
draft.
Iverson,
That's
can
right.
be Abdul Rahim, and then Marbury.
That's right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he was essentially gonna bring. They were the 1-2 punch in Minnesota, right? Him and KG.
Oh,
They were supposed to
exciting!
bring that
Yeah.
franchise to relevancy, really, and it didn't work out.
But they made the
I
playoffs
think
for the first time.
they did,
with them,
right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they made the playoffs, and
Mhm.
he left the team,
He went to Jersey.
and then
yeah.
he went to the Nets,
Mhm.
where I believe was it Phoenix or Nets where he had that shot in the playoffs, the buzzer beater, the
That
back
was
shot.
Phoenix. That was Phoenix. Yeah.
That was Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
So, this is a guy who I believe didn't fulfill his potential in the NBA. He was really marketed as that kind of next gen point guard, that next gen scoring point guard,
Mhm.
and he was supposed to be
I mean,
the savior, really, with
I
KG,
think-
and that didn't happen.
Yeah, I think he did blossom into a superstar, Marbury, because
He still did, yeah.
Yeah.
He was still a superstar.
He just didn't have the-
I
just
mean,
didn't
as
get a
evidenced
ring.
by
Yeah.
that, All Star performance, right?
Yeah.
He's still one of the best point guards
Right.
in the NBA
Yeah.
at his peak. But I think he just didn't fulfill his full potential,
Right.
and he ended up bouncing around the league. He had that stint in New York, and that was kind of like, I was hoping he would succeed there, but Isaiah Thomas was a shit coach, and this
like,
just didn't happen.
Imagine, yeah, they put Marbury on the Knicks, and then they traded for Steve Francis.
That's right. They played together.
You have two
That's
ball
such
dominant.
a bonehead move.
You have two ball dominant point guards on one team. Like what? What were you thinking? Like,
How is that? Not just ball dominant point guards. Two small point guards. Like, they're not the biggest guys, right? I think
Yeah,
Steve Francis
no.
is 6'3".
6'3", Marbury 6'2". Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not gonna, it's not gonna work. And then you put
No.
Larry Brown in there as well. Come on, man. Come on. It's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work. No.
So he bounced around the league and eventually had that last year in Boston in 2009,
Right.
and then he went to China.
He is the
Where he
goat
became
in
a
China.
legend.
He became a legend in
He's
China.
he's a China goat.
Yeah.
He's turned his career around in China,
Right.
and I think that it's still one of the most inspiring stories,
Mhm.
basketball related stories, really. Right, because how he just embraced that change, how he
Right.
turned his career around in there,
And even
is
here,
something that
yeah, Stephon Marbury even here was one of the most charitable people. Like
Yeah,
he's done so much for for like people who don't have much. Like he's one of the most charitable people in the NBA. Like even making that that shoe,
the $30
Yeah,
shoe was
yeah,
it?
$30 shoe, yeah. So like, for kids
And that-
to be able to
Hey,
afford
man,
it.
I wanted to buy those. Those
Yeah,
look great.
Yeah, those look really
Those look
nice,
great.
actually.
His logo
Yeah,
looked great.
Yeah.
He had the episode. I don't know if
The three.
I don't know if you remember when he was live streaming eating the Vaseline and
Oh my
crying.
god. Yeah.
That was probably one of his. Look, I believe he has a documentary either on Netflix or Disney Plus. You should go
Uh-huh.
watch it. It's really nice. But I really want to say that Stephon Marbury's story is one of the most inspiring basketball related stories ever.
Yes.
I would put that in that list with the way
Yep.
he just turned it around and the way he's essentially Chinese now.
Yeah.
I think he married someone from there,
Right.
and he's speaking the language. He's speaking it fluently. If you watch his Instagram, he's just a dude born in New York that's now in
Right.
China. That's just
Yeah.
what it is. That's how seamless it is for him.
Right.
So I'm so happy to see that Stephon Marbury how he's doing right now,
Right.
and Yeah, I just gave him a follow on Instagram, really, just to watch it. It's just a fun
Yeah.
watch, and I wish him all the
Yep.
best.
Yep.
So, look, just going back to Adam Silver, right? So we have that bad All Star game.
Yeah, the All Star
It's
game. Like, I don't understand with Adam Silver's approach to it. I don't understand why he's trying to fix the All Star game with more gimmicks
yeah,
when
yeah.
when we know that the public and the basketball fan community is asking for a return to the traditional East versus West format.
Right? You have
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think they did the what do you call this? The four different teams now,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
just and the scoring it's just stupid to follow. I mean, it's not a
No.
traditional game anymore. It's kind of like
It's
I don't
things
know.
that
It's
people are unfamiliar with. Like the scoring system. Like I know they wanted to honor Kobe with that year when they have like the first to 24 or something in the fourth quarter wins. But then they continued that in the next few years. But even then, like we want a traditional basketball game that plays to zero, and whoever has the most points at the end of four quarters wins. So
and
it's
yeah, for sure. And again, we don't want these guys to be injured, right?
yeah,
But we want to see a game where they're actually playing to
yeah.
win.
They're actually playing,
I
actually
just don't.
competing. Yeah,
They're just taking threes. It's kind of like you're looking at a local run somewhere, and you got these
right.
players to come in to shoot around.
Yeah,
It just feels that way where they're just doing trick shots the whole time. It's not
yeah.
fun to watch.
No, no, it's not fun. Yeah,
It's the NBA All Star Game is bad when people look forward to the Saturday events more.
right.
That's
Yeah,
it's bad, and
yeah,
and I believe that Adam Silver just messed up on this one. I hope they change it.
right.
So the other knock on him right now is he's apart from that Donald Sterling punishment, he
Uh-huh.
kind of seems soft with how he hands out the punishments,
Right, with John Morant and all that. Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
because if what would David Stern do in that situation?
Ooh, man. David Stern came down hard on Arenas and
Right?
Javaris Whittington. He came down
It-
hard on Spreewell after the choke coaching incident.
the Mouse at the Palace,
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. That one
right?
too. Yeah.
Silver just seems too soft with these, and
He is. Yeah.
I know you want them to play. I want your superstars, but there's still
Accountability is
yeah,
important.
there has to be accountability.
Yeah.
I don't want the league to micromanage them like
Uh,
David Stern did with the dress code
the
and
dress
whatnot,
code.
right?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, but
Right.
you still are the top professional league in the world,
Right.
or in basketball at least.
Yeah. There's
So
a,
you gotta at least present that
yeah.
to the world.
Right.
It's not supposed to look like a clown show.
Yeah.
So I think, and I don't know if you agree with me on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what we just discussed with Adam Silver, I would I would say that as of this moment, he's probably worse than David Stern.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's gonna
Sadly,
define him? I think what's gonna define Adam Silver's tenure is how he handles this Steve Ballmer Clipper situation. What do you think?
It is gonna. It's pretty much gonna define him as a commissioner. It's something that he has to handle correctly, and he has to handle it the right way. In order that, number one, if proven, and it still hasn't been proven, but if proven, he has to come down hard on the Clippers, and really have that, demand that accountability, from not just from the Clippers moving forward, but from all ownership in the NBA. That that you guys can't be making these shady deals, behind the curtain. Rules are rules to be followed. There's a salary cap that needs to be enforced. There's a reason why we do things, to ensure parity. So if you guys are gonna skirt that, then there has to be some form of justice that happens with this if it's proven that that they pulled all these moves to circumvent the salary cap.
And like Pablo Torre, paring Pablo
Yep.
released a video last week. Essentially, so people are discussing what's the smoking gun and all this, right?
Right.
What it's already been established that Steve Ballmer and his co-owner were funneling money to Aspiration
Aspiration.
in order to pay Kawhi Leonard. That money trail has been exposed.
Right.
Now, the defense here for the Clippers is do they know that Aspiration has this deal with Kawhi?
Right.
Do they know that Aspiration has been paying Kawhi, so on and so forth? And Steve Ballmer in his interviews has been relying on deniable, he's been denying it really.
Plausible
Right?
deniability. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing plausible deniability here. That, I didn't know. Aspiration screwed me. Aspiration conned me, blah, 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 blah. But Pablo Torre just exposed that Steve Ballmer, through his foundation, was donating to the foundation owned by Aspiration CEO
Mm-hmm.
in 2024. Just in time to
Wow.
pay Kawhi another installment of that money. So this is after he said that. So essentially the Clippers cut ties with Aspiration around I think 23 or 21. Whenever Aspiration got investigated,
Yeah.
the Clippers cut ties with them. And that's and Steve Ballmer's defense is that I got conned, right? These guys conned me.
Yeah.
But why is he making payments to a foundation of the guy
Right.
who he said defrauded him?
Right.
Make that make sense for me.
Yeah.
All right. People want a smoking gun.
Right.
I think this is it, man.
This is it. Yeah.
Unless you want something. I don't know if you remember that Chappelle Show skit where it was they were during the R. Kelly trial.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember that skit. So they were getting jurors, and Chappelle was one of them, and he wants them to prove within a reasonable doubt that R. Kelly did that.
Yeah.
So what Chappelle did was define what reasonable
Right.
doubt is for him.
Right.
So he wanted. So in the video where R. Kelly was pissing on the underage girl, he wanted the girl to show ID. He wanted R. Kelly's grandma to be there to confirm R. Kelly's identity,
Oh my god.
and he wanted people in there taking notes.
Oh my god.
That's kind of like what they want with this situation. They want Steve Ballmer and Aspiration giving money to Kawhi, and Steve Ballmer watching there, like,
Yeah.
being hyped and all that shit.
Right.
You're not gonna get that.
Nope.
I believe this is a smoking gun for them.
Yeah.
This establishes the fact that Steve Ballmer wasn't
No.
defrauded. Steve Ballmer was willingly giving them money, even though they've already
Yeah.
been investigated. They're
Right.
already down in the dumps.
Right.
And it's not even coincidental that they're using that money to pay Kawhi, which is there's a paper trail as well.
Right.
So look, I agree. This is definitely gonna define Adam Silver's legacy as commissioner if he doesn't come down hard on this one,
Right.
because chances are Clippers are gonna be found guilty here. I'd be
Yeah.
very surprised if it wasn't the case.
Right.
They have to come down on this, because if that's the case, then look, everyone can just circumvent the salary cap by doing this. They can just
Yeah.
get a failing company,
Yeah.
funnel some money to them, play the player.
Yeah.
That makes it useless, right? So I hope for the sake of the NBA, please don't follow what the PBA does,
Yep.
okay? And just do this right. I hope they do
Yeah.
that.
Do this right.
Right. So speaking of, I want to end with this. I've been watching the Ateneo game so far.
Yeah.
I gotta say the Pilipinas Live service is pretty worth it for me now.
Right.
It's only $15 for me here,
Uh-huh.
so I get to watch the UAAP, and I get to watch our new favorite PBA team,
Right.
the Titan Ultra Giant Risers.
Correct.
I get to watch the PBA as well. It's so worth it to watch that.